This is video 5.1 for Houston Baptist University's PSYC3313 Human Growth and Development course. Chapter 5 introduces cognitive development in infants. Here we look more carefully at Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Piaget felt that infants use mental structures called schemes as basic building blocks in understanding the world. We all have schemes. Think of them as knowledge sets about the way things work. For example, you are students. After your first semester, you've developed a pretty good idea of how things work as far as instructor expectations, due dates, exams, and so on. But face-to-face classes are different from online courses. The first online course you take, you notice things are different. You either had to broaden your schema or create a new schema for online courses to accommodate for the differences. In the same way, babies see an animal with 4 legs, 2 eyes, and a tail that barks and call it a doggy. When they see a brown dog, a black dog, a white dog, a big dog, a little dog, and so on, they don't need to change their scheme. They just assimilate the new information about dogs into their current dog scheme. But when they see an animal with 4 legs, 2 eyes, and a tail that meows, they must accommodate this new information with a new scheme, a cat scheme. Infants are in Piaget's sensory motor stage, which has 6 substages. Make sure you look over and learn about these. The chart on page 150 is very helpful. Now, object permanence is an important ability that infants acquire. Piaget hid objects under blankets while babies were watching to see if they would try to find the object. If they tried to find the object, the babies have attained cognitive awareness of object permanence. If they don't try to find the object, they have not yet obtained object permanence. René Baillargeon is a modern researcher who felt that even younger babies actually have attained this ability to understand object permanence. They just don't have the motor skills to go in pursuit of the hidden object. So she created a magic show, and she recorded babies' reactions to the magic. In this way, she showed that very young infants understand the concept of object permanence. Click on the link to see the video of Baillargeon's magic show for babies. Even animals understand object permanence as seen in the What the Fluff videos. Click on the link to see animals reacting to disappearing owners. Language development is a very important part of cognitive development. Which came first, thought or language? How do we learn language? The origins of language development has been a topic of interest in human development for decades, with 3 basic theories. The learning theory approach says that language is a learned skill. Children learn language as a result of operant conditioning. They are rewarded and reinforced for their attempts at communication. The nativist approach says that we are biologically wired with a language acquisition device or neural system of the brain that enables us to learn language. This theory was proposed by Chomsky, who felt that language is the one thing that is uniquely human. And the interactionist approach says it's a mix of genetically determined predisposition combined with environmental circumstances. And that's all for Chapter 5. See you in Chapter 6.